Hi, I'm Julio Saenz along with Mauricio Riveros. Today we'll meet Kellie and Kristi Wright, who've launched a new business that helps companies recognize both employees and customers.
We hope you will be inspired.
Celebrating leaders in Rochester's unique and vibrant business community, we'll meet entrepreneurs whose passion and perseverance have helped push through life's challenges. Join us as we share their stories and journeys to success. It's time to be inspired.
Kristi and Kellie, thank you very much for being in Be Inspired, a show that we created to introduce to our community great companies, great initiatives, people like you who are doing amazing things here in Rochester. So thank you again for coming. So tell us, who is Kellie?
Thanks for having us. We are very excited to be here. So who is Kellie? I've been married for 40 years. I have 2 beautiful daughters and 4 beautiful grandchildren. And my background is in management, sales, and training. And always wanted to have my own business. And we were very creative as a family. We're all very creative. And I wanted to do something that was creative and fun and to be able to help other people. So when Kristi and I came across, both of us worked at jobs that we worked at, and we talked a lot to a lot of people, and we had the same messages all the time. They weren't happy at their job for whatever reason. They didn't feel appreciated, they didn't feel valued, and I think we've all felt like that at some point in time. And we started doing some research, her and I, and the research was very clear that 88% of people leave their job because they don't feel appreciated and valued. So we thought we can use our creativity and come up with something to help leadership teams, because I don't think that it's ever done intentionally. We're just all busy and we all have a lot on our plates. So we came up with this Golden Hello gift box, and it's unique and it's different and it's thoughtful, and people absolutely love it, and we love doing it.
What about Kristi?
All right, so I am Kellie's daughter, and I have a family of my own. I have 2 children, and I'm also a hairdresser. So I talk to people every day. I have a very close connection with a lot of my clients. So like my mom was saying, we talk to people and we hear about them talking about their jobs or saying that like they got a promotion or something, and just kind of being like falling behind and not really being seen. So that's how we came up with the Golden Hello. And so we do thank yous, happy anniversary, happy birthday, congratulations, welcome to the team. So we cover a bunch of different areas that you can kind of, you know, more like relate to your employee. And since we've started the business, it's kind of grown, and now people can give them to also clients, thanking them if they recommended them to someone. So.
Very interesting. And so you always had the idea of starting your business, or was it something that popped up?
We are a family of entrepreneurs.
Yes.
My husband has been in the landscape business for 32 years. Him and I started that business together. He grew it, he works in it, and I still do the book work to this day. It's a very small business. He kept it small intentionally. And my oldest daughter started a pottery shop. Actually, all 4 of us started the pottery shop together with her to help her. We created everything from the logos to everything there is to take care of in a retail small business. And she's been in business for 11 years now. So Kristi never wanted to own her own business.
Nope. But my mom is a nice pusher.
Yeah.
And so I have the entrepreneur side of me too. So together we've kind of created this, which has been nice.
So it's a dream come true for me. I get to work with my daughter, and we both get to be creative, do what we love, and help people at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
This is what I love of our community, and this is the true United States. People who think outside of the box
Yep.
and really create companies and create services. Your service is very unique. You are penetrating a very important topic, the lack of recognition. Really identifying ways to say thank you to somebody is fundamental and can be transformational. So tell us cool stories that you guys were able to provide the services and you see something wow happening. Did you were able to witness something like that?
Yeah. So right now we've been, we started in August doing 50 Golden Hellos thank you to our community. So every week we go out and give 1 Golden Hello to someone in the Rochester community. So we have on our Facebook page, there's a link. So some people can go on there and nominate someone that gave them either an above and beyond service, someone they work with, someone that say they deal with a company and the secretary there does an amazing job for them every single time they call or have an issue. So we will actually go there and give them a thank you golden hello. And that's been really rewarding, seeing the smile on their faces.
Yeah, that's the best part of our week is going there, because many people have cried when we give them this box. They can't believe someone actually voted for them, and someone noticed that they do such a great job and they have a smile on their face every day. So we put them on our Facebook page and we take videos of them. And today I had a coffee meeting with someone, and I met her networking, and she had received a golden hello box from somebody else. And she goes, I have to tell you, she goes, I am starting my own business and I have my office all set up and I cannot wait to use those things from the golden hello box in there. She goes, that gift to me was just so thoughtful and I'm so grateful that I was given that. And I said, are you willing to put that on video? She said, yeah. But she was just, it was so cool to meet somebody that actually got a box that I didn't know. So that was fun.
So I'm a busy business owner. I don't know what to give people. You guys handle that side of the
Yeah, we have a whole strategy. It's called our Golden Hello Gift Strategy. So we will go in and talk to leadership teams, talk about their employee appreciation strategy or their client appreciation strategy, if they have one. Probably 80% of the businesses we've talked to do not have one. It's just off the cuff that they do things. And that could be a little dangerous at times, because if you're not fair to everybody, someone gets a birthday gift or someone gets a promotion gift, someone got left out, it could be very dangerous. So
people remember those things.
People remember that, exactly. So we talk about strategic planning, we talk about some of the statistics and how it affects their bottom line if they have a lot of turnover. And we talk mainly about, you know, when people leave, it's usually those really good people that leave your company, the people that are ethical, the people that are knowledgeable. Those are the people who leave first if they're not treated fairly. So it's really important that, especially nowadays, there's a lot of competition out there. So it's really important that they're putting an emphasis on employee appreciation. So we offer them a simple strategy. They can go and join the Golden Hello Club, and they received free boxes along the way. And what that is we figure out how many employees they have, what services they want to offer. Do they want to give all their employees a happy birthday or a happy anniversary? Do they want to give out welcome to our team gifts? What do they want to give out? We come up with a strategy and how many boxes they need each month. We deliver the boxes right to them once a month, and then they have them ready to go. So they can pop in a note, and as you mentioned earlier, if you want to add a gift card, you can do that, and they have them right there to give out to their clients or their employees. So it's a really simple, I do a 15-minute presentation. It's pretty simple. I give them some information to take. And if they don't want to, if they don't feel the boxes fit into their culture, maybe it's a different gift they give. But at least they have a strategy. At least they're going to walk away with some value from us, we hope, anyway.
So let's discover what is in that box.
Thought you would never ask. This is our holiday gift box. It'll say either Happy Holiday or Merry Christmas, whichever they want, or if they want a custom message, we can do that. And then they're either gender neutral or gender specific, whatever our clients want. And they have 8 items. 7 of them are usable items, and then 1 is always some type of food. And what's been fun about this Christmas so far is we've been able to find some local companies and putting some local items in our boxes. So that's what we're trying to do more of. If it fits our needs, then we want to buy local. But in this particular one, we have a Christmas ornament. We have a nice winter snow notepad. We have a deer, which is a keychain and a bottle opener. We have some nice gold chocolates. This is a really cool snowball crunch ball. It's a stress ball. Who doesn't need that in the winter time, right? At Christmas time. We have some socks. This is a men's box, men's socks, and then we have a nice gold pen. So what's unique about us is every box is different. So no 2 boxes are ever alike. They'll have different items in there unless they want to customize and they want all of them to be alike. And then we can do that as well.
So even within an organization, someone may get a different box?
Yep, they normally all get a different box.
Yep. So you can give this out for their birthday, for their anniversary. They're always going to be different.
Now, from a budget perspective, a company, you know, we have a lot of small, medium-sized business owners and say, whoa, I have 20 employees, now I need to put this in the budget. So give us a range, how much costs to run a campaign like this, and how much will be the unit cost of these boxes?
Yeah, so a thank you box, a thank you, congratulations, happy birthday, happy anniversary, right? Did I miss any?
Welcome to the
Welcome to your team is $29.99. So we made them very reasonable because it's really the thought that counts, right? And then the holiday box is $34.99. And then we have a larger box. It's a welcome home box, and it has more home goods type things in it. We actually created those for realtors to give out when they sell a home. But larger companies are liking them as well, and we'll change the message on them, but they have more of a home goods feel to it. We'll put a piece of copper in there, like copper measuring cups or copper measuring spoons, and copper lasts forever, and everybody cooks. So the significance of it is that when they use that, they'll think of the person who gave them that gift. They'll think have that piece of copper to use all the time for years to come. So
Those are $49.99.
yeah, those are $49.99.
Well, thank you. We'll be back with more after these messages. Once again,
So simple.
I'm a busy person owning a business. I can give you the list of the birthdays of my 30 employees.
Yep.
We know it's the budget, and I know I set aside this much for the whole year,
Yep.
and you guys take care of the rest.
Exactly.
And then
We
if you
deliver
just
them.
needed a one-off, you can go on our website and also just order one. And if you want it shipped somewhere, we can ship it to someone else.
Sure, but I love
Yep.
what you mentioned. I never thought about this being, equitable with all the employees. I never thought about that, but I don't know of many companies that have a strategy for that. And so you
Right,
do end
yeah.
up giving somebody, you take somebody to a fancy restaurant, you take somebody else to
don't know what to
Tim
do.
Hortons, or nothing against that restaurant. I love Tim
Right,
Hortons.
right, but
But I'm just
exactly.
saying, but
Yeah.
some people, you don't think anything of it.
No, but employees do remember.
Yeah, people feel slighted sometimes on
Yeah,
something like that.
absolutely.
Now, this is a wonderful model of creativity, and I really like that element. Working in family, and we always ask the question when we have family owners and people working, and now you have a lot of tradition working with your husband and your other daughter, and now with your daughter, with this daughter. So it's really cool to see what is the formula for success in these family-owned businesses.
A lot of communication.
Yes, we are big on communication.
Yeah. Don't take things to heart. We pretty much try to problem solve and talk about everything together. We probably call each other like 5 times a day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
And it's nice because we can, my husband is a huge supporter of us. And actually in the wintertime when he's not working, he's helping. He helps with our box factory, we call it. And so we'll, bounce stuff off of him. We'll call our daughter Jamie, bounce stuff off of her.
yeah.
So we really work in all of our businesses, we really work together in helping each other because we've all come across, what do we do? We've had this customer, we made this mistake, how do we fix it?
Yep.
What did you do? Did this happen
Marketing
to you?
strategies, how to use
Yeah.
a different technology. So all of us have different ways how we do it and how to use each other. So it makes it nice.
Yeah, it works. It works
I
for us.
love the element of combination of strengths, different strengths, different talents, and be able to combine and build an organization, and that's what it's about, is building that team, that synergy. And I like the branding also. You guys have the same t-shirts.
We do.
You are start branding your identity and creating that identity that is fundamental in your organization. Now, in the next generation, what I hear that the next generation, your generation probably, is a generation who need constant reinforcement, constant recognition, constant feeling like, hey, Julio, you are doing great.
Yes.
Employee retention is very important. Retention strategy in a very tough market where right now, people can find a job very quick and leave and find another place very quick. So how do you see this playing a huge role in that aspect in terms of retention strategy? Do you align your rewarding strategy with a retention strategy?
Yeah,
do.
so that's a great question. We go into and speak with leadership teams, and we find out what they're doing right now with their employees. And we've gone into a few companies that just blow us away with the things that they do. They're especially technology companies because they really have competition out there with their employees. So they really have to do a lot of things to make sure that they can retain those employees. And everybody wants to make good money, but that is not the main reason why people stay at their job is because of money. It's because of all those other things. Do they feel valued? Do they listen to my ideas? Is there some flexibility? You know, the free food is great, and certain things that people, other businesses do are great, but it's a package. It's not just one thing. And we think a golden hello helps open up communication, and it helps build relationships, because it's not a gift card you're handing somebody. They open it up, and the first thing they say is, my gosh, this was so thoughtful. So it's starting a relationship, and they feel like when they're getting this from their employer, that it was a very thoughtful gift. It wasn't just, like I said, a gift card from Starbucks, which is great. Any gift is great, but this is very meaningful. And that's
like
really
if you come in on your first day and you see a welcome home box on your desk, you know, oh, they're welcoming me.
Right.
You know, it's very scary to walk in on your first day not knowing what you're doing, but if someone went out of their way to make sure that they gave you a gift.
That's powerful. It really is. I can think of walking into new business, new, you know, jobs, and you're not comfortable, or you're not.
There's all these people around. You don't know where the bathroom is. You know, you're all jittery.
Builds a tremendous amount of goodwill. And you guys are natural born entrepreneurs, but what would you say to folks that are maybe watching the show that have an idea for a business? What would you tell them if they're sitting on the couch trying to decide what to do?
I would say definitely move forward, especially because I was really nervous about it. Talk about as much as possible the people around you, because people really do support you, and the resources and help that people go out of their way is kind of amazing. So I didn't think, you know, having a small idea like where we could go, and even being on the show today, is just by talking to people. And the Rochester community is really, you know, really wants to back people up and help.
I would also add to that and say that SCORE of Rochester is a great place to start. So if you have an idea and you're passionate about it and you're serious about it, jump on their website. You can get a mentor. Everything on there is free. They can help you with a business plan. They can help you get your wheels turning to see, is this the direction I want to take? It's just a great resource, and we use that. We still use it today. So it's a great resource.
Kellie, this is fundamental, and this is the difference. You know, I come originally from Bolivia, from South America, and I always comment with Julio. Now we are many years. We started in the radio show, and now in the TV. And one thing that we found in this community is that there is a lot of resources out there to help people who wants to start a business. And you are mentioning one of the great resources. Actually, we interviewed them a while ago. What would be the message to people who maybe are passing through depression right now, that maybe have failed in business? Because failure is a possibility, and those things happen, but it's what do you do with that? Do you take that as an opportunity to stand back again and go and fight and figure it out, or just go in the spiral? So what will be the message for people who are experiencing right now depression, and what would be the message to say, you can do it, it's possible? Tell us a little bit.
I would say to get out of your comfort zone, because you stay in your comfort zone and that's where you will be. You won't be able to experience, you don't know what's out there. Certainly we've pushed each other to get out of our comfort zones. And the doors have just opened for us, and we have done so many cool things and met so many great people. And that person might not be our client, but that person introduces someone else that turns into our client. And it goes on and on. So Rochester is a great place to just join some networking, go to networking events. You don't necessarily have to pay for networking. Go to open events. I mean, they're everywhere. You can go online and look up networking events in Rochester, and they're every day and every night of the week. So you just need to get out there and start talking to people, and start talking to people who you inspire to be. I think that's very helpful, because they can give you a lot of insight. And I think that I have a woman that I talked to that I met at a networking event, and she's very new at business, and she never goes to networking events. She's totally out of her comfort zone. And I have taken her under my wing and said, you know what, let's meet, come to the events with me. We'll talk to people. You'll see, it's just like you're just having a conversation with people. That's all you're doing. And you want to learn about other people. You don't necessarily want to talk about yourself. You want to learn about other people and what they do. I think that's most important, and really listen. And it helps you. You leave, I've left so many networking meetings just feeling very inspired by other people and what their stories are and what they do. So
And where do you see yourselves with this business in 5 years?
We're going to be a nationwide company.
Sure.
It would be nice if more companies, just like we said, we want to be part of that culture aspect. So, you know, when you're thinking about gifting to someone, if you just think a golden hello. So that's where I'd like it to be.
I love the vision. I love where you guys are going. I think this is an example of thinking outside of the box. It's an example of also combining an element that companies need more than ever. Say thank you. Society needs more than ever to be thankful. And for that reason, I want to say thank you so much. You have inspired us today. And I'm sure that in the future we will have you back here again and tell us about the great progress, and when you are a national organization, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's right.
And don't forget, we will be here.
That's right.
So thank
That's
you
right.
again
We won't
for
forget
being
about you.
inspired.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next week on Be Inspired, we'll meet Miguel Heredia, a scientist from South America who launches satellites into space. To watch today's episode and the complete interviews of our guests, go to rochesterfirst.com/beinspired. For more great talk with Rochester's entrepreneurs, listen to Poder 97.1, Saturdays at 9 a.m. For Mauricio Riveros, I'm Julio Saenz. We'll see you next week on Be Inspired.